So hello, if you don't know who I am, I'm Kevin. I am one of the executive producers for GCX. Also kind of event director, I guess. That would be where I fall under. Everyone behave, we want the good. I think you'll get the good. Hold on one sec. I didn't, yep. Nope. Do that. There we go. Now we're good. Who's Kevin? Is the D2 emblem available right now? No. Depending on which emblem you're talking about. If you're talking about the one that you can earn through the charity marathon, Sunday at noon Eastern through the following Sunday at whenever Dr. Lupo decides to end his miraculous run, is the time you can donate exactly. Let me repeat it again. Are you ready?
Exactly.
$50, and you'll receive the emblem
After
the event. Is that Adam Sessler? So exactly $50. You have to donate exactly $50. The other emblem, if you have a ticket to the virtual event, you can log into the virtual event, and hidden all across the space station are 7 ghosts. 7 dead ghosts. I found 3 this morning. All you have to do is walk up to them. The little ghost icon will appear. You click it, and it gets registered to your account. If you find all 7, we get the notification. We'll pass it along to St. Jude and Bungie, and they will take care of distributing the emote to you after the emblem to you after the event. So those are the 2 Bungie emblems. Is there any questions on that? We can start there. The biggest thing that we wanted to announce, and we're working on this with Twitch right as we speak, like right now, Twitch is working hard behind the scenes to make this happen, is we started the Rare Drop Foundation this year, and we are trying to get the channel linked to the Rare Drop Foundation, which means you will be able to sub, have emotes, gift subs, bits, the whole 9 yards, and that'll be routed through the Rare Drop Foundation straight to St. Jude. So that's kind of the big thing we're working on. Twitch is really pushing it to get it out today. We had to wait for some paperwork from the federal government before we could get that. The foundation literally exists for this reason. We'll use it for other things in the future, I'm sure. But we brainstormed last year, like, how do we get this to St. Jude? So Twitch is working on it right now because it got held up in one of the tax things because it's 501c3. Does the trademarking of the term "for the kids" affect you in any major way? We never said "for the kids." If you notice, no one from Rare Drop or GCX ever said "for the kids" because it was even St. Jude told us from day one not to. "For the Kids" belongs to another nonprofit, so we don't say "for the kids." You do. Some of the broadcasters do. We don't stop you, but we don't say it. What are the PC spec requirements for the space station? I put the ask in to get the exact ones earlier this week. They should be working on a graphic that they'll post on socials that'll tell everyone what the specs are and how it all works. You'll get an email next week giving you login instructions on how to download the launcher if you're going to do that. I highly recommend the launcher. Let me say that again. I highly recommend the launcher. But if you're on a Mac or something else and you can't use a launcher, the browser one works fine. That's what I'm on today right now. Can my avatar be 8 feet tall? No! You cannot pick the size of your avatar. We are all common folk in there. You can customize hair, eyes, clothing, all that stuff, but there is no height customization or weight. There was another good question. Trademarking. Any word on the swag bags for the premier ticket holders? As we've tweeted 1,000 times, about a little more than half of them have gone out. A lot of you won't get them till after the event. If I have 2 tickets from the con last year, how do I get in the space station? I never got anything about it. You should contact us and/or Night Out and check your email that you're registered with, because we have sent a ton of emails out since March regarding all of this. So definitely get in touch with Night Out or us to troubleshoot your information. PC specs, Wilbur controller support. Guess what? I found out today when I was running around that there is controller support. So I'm happy I did that because it does support a controller. I found that out this morning. So you do get controller support for the little lights. Yes, that belongs to us. How are the legendary bifugs being simulated on the space station? You're going to have to like bump up against each other and do emotes and things like that. Is there any preloading? We're working with them to get everything set up next week. That's why I'm not giving you an exact day, because the build we currently have is not the final build. They're working out bugs. They're putting some last-minute art in, letting the booth folks walk around and change anything they want to change with their booth or update it. I just realized that 2 of my pop figures. 3! Jon Snow's on the floor, too. Yikes. They're all... Jon Snow's defeated by the Balrog. That's sad. So, yeah, we're working with them to... expedite that so you can preload. I'm hoping to get it in your hands at least the day before. Yeah, for reference on the bags, we're sending out about 3,000 bags to attendees and then about another 500 or so to folks that are involved in the event one way or another. So, and this was all, the logistics of this were thrown together in 3 months. So a lot of people ask, why don't we get tracking numbers? Getting you each an individual tracking number would have been logistics. We already absorbed the cost of the bags, the shipping, all that stuff. Didn't say no to international, so the logistics of getting those shipping numbers out were just not there. Can your beard be 8 feet tall? If you pretend. If you haven't received your ticket, who do I speak to? I already filled out the GCX form. No one's receiving a ticket. You're just going to receive your login. So if you bought either... We're calling you Legacy internally, just so you know. If you bought before the cutoff, I think it was March 15th, you're already stored in our system. If you bought afterwards, if you're one of the couple thousand people that have bought since then you will all receive an email next week. There is no ticket per se. There's not like a badge that's being mailed to you. Can you slap walrus? You can try. What does will call mean? Will call means before the event you can come pick your ticket up. There's always a table outside that you can go pick your ticket up in 2022. Mobile support? No mobile support. We pushed hard for mobile support. Our friends at Gen XP, who are the developers of this, they didn't have the runway to make it happen. And rather than force it and be like, let's wing it, we said we're going to keep it here. I've only gotten emails about the swag bag, nothing about tickets or anything else. That's weird, because everything goes to the same email. Xbox controller, that's what people were using it in the test this morning. I would assume that. How many emblems are available during the event? 2, 1 during the charity marathon and 1 that you can get on the space station if you find all 7 dead ghosts. Who was it that I need to contact? If there's a way I can get the name typed out and the best way to contact them. It's no name. You can go to info@nightout.com or info@raredrop.co. My recommendation would be to talk to Night Out about email issues, because usually we end up sending you to them anyway. Where do I donate for the $50 emblem? Starting on Sunday at noon Eastern, you can come right here and donate as soon as the marathon begins, and then you can get the emblem after the event. Yes, use a GameCube controller. I'm thinking about buying a premium ticket for the swag bag as I have things going on that weekend. You will get the swag bag. Obviously, you won't get it beforehand, but you can get the swag bag. And $10 of that ticket will go to St. Jude. How do we know if we received the ticket? If you purchased it, you have it. There is no physical ticket. Let me repeat again. There's no physical ticket. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. It is just... You're registered in our system, and you will get the email next week that says, hey, come on down. No Bungie this year. Bungie had construction going on in their studio, so they were unable to produce anything for the marathon, which is why they were gracious enough to come in and say, hey, this stuff is going to be available during the entire marathon this year. So you have the emblem, you have the Eris Morn statue. Ben, did they announce the other thing yet? There's one more thing. I don't know if they announced it. I didn't see it in TWAB, so. What part of GCX am I most excited about? Look, don't take this the wrong way, but everybody knows at this point that my favorite part of GCX is the end. Although I don't have a vacation afterwards this year. I'm not doing anything till the end of July, so. Do 2020 ticket purchasers on April 1st for Premiere. If you got a Premiere ticket, you get a swag bag. But keep in mind that all the legacy folks are in front of you when it comes to mailing those out. And since the folks at High Score Tees are the one mailing them out, that means one person is mailing out 4,000 bags alongside of all of High Score Tees' merch orders. So please be gracious with them. Ignore that? Okay, amazing. Sorry. Does Datto have his own spot with signage for it? You can't sign anything, but Datto does have his own booth. Paul said if you didn't get emails from Night Out, make sure you haven't opted out from the event emails. Oh, there you go. You can also make a Night Out account, by the way, and register your tickets to that, and then you can verify anything. People didn't read the TWAB! Thank you, Gumpita. You do not have to donate during the Bungie block because there is no Bungie block. You can donate during any block to receive any of the prizes from Bungie or any of the incentives that we've posted. That includes the Midnight Coup replica, the Mjolnir replica, Scorpion's Kunai. Did we announce the cruise? If not, I'm saying it right now. The 3-night cruise from Palm World Travel. Ben can write in here, Paul. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. There's a bunch of, ton of incentives that last the whole marathon this year. The bag is nice, probably the nicest one to date. Thank the folks at High Score Tees for that, because they're the ones that sourced it and found it, and it's awesome. I don't even have for reference, I don't have a bag yet. Just so you all know, nobody at Rare Drop has a bag yet. Except Nate, because Nate ordered his own through the ticketing system. I love that none of you will ever give up on the shirt joke. It's almost like next year, because we haven't met in person for 2 years. You're all going to come up to me next year and be like, Kevin, is my shirt a ticket?
Kevin, is my shirt a ticket? Is it? Is it? Is it?
Not counting the end? I mean, that's my favorite part, though, Audrey. Will Kevin be bald in space? I couldn't find a bald avatar. I don't know if there are any, honestly. I was looking for hair options for a bald guy. Instead, I had a luscious, beautiful ponytail. They announced it. Oh, okay. So let me tell you about the from Bungie. What time is the Star Wars panel? The programming panel will be announced today. We apologize for that. We had a last-minute cancellation. So we had to fix that late last night. It was supposed to go out 2 days ago. But we got the slot filled, and it'll be going out today. Not trying to run 20 miles around the center trying to fix things. See, I got to tell you, I prefer a live event to this. This is so much of the unknown. At least a live event I know and can anticipate. This was like... So what about coming to Long Island? I'll buy you a drink. I will be up at Kings Coast in September for the 4th anniversary. So if you'd like to buy a cup of coffee and drink it next to me, we could do that. Will there be booths and vendors? Yes! If you go to gcxevent.com, there's a list of some of the vendors that are available. If you go to hit that Learn More button. Tons of booths and vendors, and all you gotta do is walk up to the booth. You can talk to someone that works there. You can click on the booth, and it'll open a browser window so you can explore whatever their product is or their service is, or, if they're a creator, whatever it may be. You just walk up to it and click it. Boom! Where will Char's kissing booth be this year? No kissing booth from Char. I won't mention the misspelling then. I'm still scrolling down. I know I'm behind in the conversation, but... T-shirt ticket. Oh, you're just catching up with the cruise now. The commands aren't loaded in yet, Ben. We're making a list of commands at the office. I'm catching up. There has to be perks. We don't really get perks. Is there a shirt we can wear at the event with a ticket on the shirt? No, but there's a bunch of GCX merch that you can wear. If you have a premium ticket, you have the GCX merch. If you don't, there's merch you can buy for the event. It's a little pricey, but keep in mind this is why it's pricey. Half of it's going to St. Jude and the other half's going to offset the development costs for the event. We're not seeing a penny of any of that. So if you want to support the devs that made this and you the folks at Gen XP, or you want to support St. Jude, you can buy merchandise that your avatar can wear for the 4 days. Just know that it's not going to us. It's going elsewhere. If I purchase a GCX 2021 ticket, do I need to purchase my 2022 in the same transaction to get the discount? Yes. If you did not do that, I suggest you contact Night Out before the deal ends, because the deal ends very soon. info@nightout.com. And then where's the sub button? I'm trying to sub. The sub button is coming. Twitch is working on it as we speak. Yes, Star Wars and Scotch will be live from GCX this year. Tim and I will be joined by Alex and Molly from Star Wars Explained and Sawyerism from TikTok. There's also a Middle Earth panel hosted by Glam Shatterskull with Christy Pride, New Betta Do Betta, and Don Marshall, both from TikTok. Christy is the host of the You Have My Sword podcast. How do we donate $50 for the emblem? You can come back here on June 13th, Sunday at noon Eastern. Drop that $50 donation to St. Jude, and the emblem will be sent to you after the event. Is there going to be a 2021 GCX blend from King's Coast? Oh, you should go to the King's Coast website. kingscoast.coffee/GCX. Sunday at noon. It goes on sale. You might want to pick it up. I believe it's $1 or $2 from every bag of St. Jude. I don't remember what it was. But it's good. And the packaging's awesome. And the commercial that Pete and Wayne made for it is wonderful. Do I need a ticket to find the ghost for the emblem? Yes, a ticket is the only way you can attend the virtual event. GCXevent.com/tickets. Exactly $50, yes. On the programming panel, will there be a list of who will be participating, and was the email already sent out? There's no email. That's all being posted on socials. So you can, or on the website. You can go to the website. The overall programming schedule for the entire 3 days does not have the participants listed. When we release the daily ones next week, that will list out. It's going to get too visually muddy if we put every guest on there, because almost every piece has a guest on it. But that should be up hopefully by the end of the day, because I saw the image before I left the office to come home and do this. So, look at that. My Night Out was unsubbed from email list. There you go. And that. Is Goth going to be there? Absolutely. We just reserved the name Gothalion last night on the space station. So Goth will absolutely be there. You can kiss all your homies. Go for it. How would one distinguish a vendor exhibitor from a patron? Probably by the shirt they're wearing or the fact that they're hanging out in their booth and talking to you. Also, your username. Like my username in the space is RD Kevin, so you know it's Kevin from Rare Drop. Yes, we've been sending emails to everyone since March for those opted into emails. Are Premier members still getting early access to test out the space station? No. I don't think that was ever a thing. We said we might be able to do it. You could tell Corey about that panel, Ben, to save some sanity for folks. Do you know if the event will be stream friendly? You can 150% stream this event. Go for it. Do it. Have a great time. Show everyone. Run around. Be crazy. Be nuts. Stream it. Will the space station become a virtual part of GCX even after this year? Probably not, simply because of the cost. For reference, the cost of doing this event from a one-to-one spend is much more expensive than all the other events we've done. So as much as I'd like to say yes, unless some sponsor comes in and they're like, hey, we'll pay for the whole thing. Yeah. Is the station populated all at once or split up into different instances? All at once. The station can hold thousands of people, which is the reason that we picked this Gen XP. Aren't those headphones just the best thing ever? These are the headphones that I've been streaming with for 5 years, Roadhouse. I was given these at GCX 27.6, one of those. Kevin will be dressed as Vader. No, not this time. Maybe next year. Do we have a list of the panels? That's what I was saying was going up today. So it'll be on the website. It'll be on socials, and then you'll get individual daily ones that list out the participants and whatnot next week. You will know how to donate. Don't worry. I thought it was already on sale. The King's Coast Roast, Sunday at noon. Eastern. I don't think Chet is making it to GCX this year. Complimentary passes tickets to content creators or Destiny journalists as well. Any journalists from a credible news source that we know can get it. It's not a Destiny event, so we're not limited to any of that. Content creator passes close, I believe. Paul, did you end them today, or are we ending them today? That's gross, lad, man. You should not have any more of that left. When will the hotel reservations for 2022 event happen? As soon as they're sent to me. Smile. I'd so try to go to the 2022 event, but I'm getting married. Great place to spend your honeymoon, just saying. Kevin, are you having fun? I always have fun hanging out with you, but I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that my stress was... I'll put it in camera view here. Just wondering how we get our usernames. Do we choose it on sign-in, or is the name on the ticket? You choose it on sign-in. It's part of the customization you can do. The GCX roast is not sold out. It doesn't go on sale till Sunday at noon Eastern. But to access the event, we will go to gcxevent.com. You will buy a ticket at gcxevent.com/tickets, and then you will be emailed how to access the event next week. Our creative director says the programming stuff is getting proofed right now. Is the login tied to an email address? I want to buy one ticket for me and one for my son. Yes. So you need 2 email addresses for 2 tickets. Because that's also how you can get any of the like the Destiny emblem, or if you go to the Psy Acoustics booth, you can win a custom GCX acoustic panel as well, and it's all linked to your email. You can't reserve your names. We reserve names for broadcasters and industry folks. You can choose your name when you get in. I will be there. You guys have signups for vendor spots? We did. We closed them last week. GCX blend is not sold out. It doesn't go on sale yet. Mine hasn't even been reserved yet, Rec. We're still working on that in the test. Zero gravity section? No, the reason they can fit so many people on the space station is because the skybox is empty and because people can't crouch and do, weird stuff. International King's Coast deliveries, you would need to talk to the country of England, who tried to have us start a whole separate business there just to pay VAT for 0.68% of our business. Thank you, Kawhi. I appreciate that. A lot of effort's been put into this one. It's a way different type of effort than what we normally do, but a lot of effort nonetheless. Where are the locations of the dead ghosts on the space station? Well, 1 is, 2 is, 3 is, 4, if you go to, and then up, and then on, that's where that one is. And the other 3 you got to find yourself. GCX 2076? I don't think I'll make it. Creator signups have been just for reference. They've been available since April. Please, I beg of you, please, no offense to anyone that's affiliate or anything, but obviously we have to uphold a certain standard when it comes to creator. So please don't take this moment to shoot your shot and waste our time. It's the most infuriating thing when someone's like, I just started streaming, let me apply for a creator pass. And it's like, it takes time to go to socials and look it up. So please. Can we get a Go Islanders? Hell yeah. Let's go Islanders. KCC open on Sundays? I don't know if the cafe is open on Sundays. I don't think it is. Ogre speed. Scrolling. There is a GCX roast. Yes, it's GCX. kingscoast.coffee/GCX. When does the customization open up for ticket holders? When you log in. Can we buy coffee at the booth on the space station? Yes, you can. It's just going to take you to the Kings Coast website. Kevin, you're looking trim. What was for lunch? I had a bowl from Moe's because Mindy, our marketing director, wanted Moe's today, so we all got Moe's. Should we make you a bald avatar? Would you like to keep your vivacious ponytail? I have a feeling there's more options for avatars that aren't in the build we have. So I mean, you can ask James. Thank you, Nacho. That means a lot coming from you. Is it possible to have a technology showcase sometime after the event to demonstrate the work that was done to make this happen? No. We've been documenting some of the journey from our office. The development was done by a third-party company named GenXP. And they're in Canada, so we didn't really have access to them directly. Can I get a digital St. Jude cape for your avatar? You can buy one, and that is the one item that 100% of the of the spend goes to St. Jude. The folks at GenXP said the cape will 100% go to St. Jude. Will there be any report option for buttheads with inappropriate usernames? Yes. Anyone who's inappropriate, you will be able to report them. There's no script to report them with, unfortunately, but mods can teleport to you and deal with the situation how each of them see fit. We tried to get a report option in there, but it didn't make it into what will be the final build, unfortunately. Dev time. How long will the tickets be available for? I suggest getting your tickets before the 17th. The premiere ones are almost sold out. I think Mindy added like another couple hundred this morning because we had enough inventory on bags, but that's about it. How do we know if we were approved for a creator badge? You should have gotten an email already if you were approved, and if you put your ask in within the last few weeks, you'll probably get one Monday or Tuesday if you're approved. We normally don't send out denials just because we get thousands of requests, but someone new on our team sent out denials the first time, and they learned quickly why we don't send out denials. Because then the internet's like,
hey, let me screenshot this. Oh man, I'm gonna write on it and change all the words. This is hilarious.
I'm not fully sure, but my legacy ticket should be from 2020. So unless you didn't buy your tickets on that year, I believe it wouldn't count. If you bought your tickets, I believe it's before March 15th was the cutoff of this year. If you bought it before that, you're good. The fact that you concealed, in order to find the dead ghost for the emblem, do we need to get the virtual ticket? You need to be at the space station. The only way to get on that is the virtual ticket. It's an incentive to folks that come to the event. I stream every 2 months. I got logged out. My son is creeping slowly next to me to try and get in the camera frame. Is it possible to upgrade a regular ticket to premium? Absolutely, Kal-El. What you have to do, though, is go to info@nightout.com. Email them, and they will help you. Thanks, Ladman, for the link. him to stop making crazy faces. Will there be Space Station Police? There will be mods! Yes, the event is built on Unreal 4. You know what? I think it's time to show you the little surprise. If you just give me a minute. Somebody got logged out for inactivity. If you submitted last week, it definitely hasn't been answered, Kirsty. So please give us till next week. If you don't hear anything by Wednesday, I would say it was denied depending on metrics. We didn't post the metrics this year because we changed them halfway through. We had to get a little bit more strict this year. Is the GCX space station raid dropping day one? What's up, Grant? Do the creators who applied for creator badges get access to the space station? Yes, that's what the creator badges are for. There is literally nothing special about those badges this year, just so you know. It literally was just access to the station. There's no badge. I can also tell you that next year we are revamping the entire creator program. It won't even be called that. We're making a much more generalized way for people that want to be a part of the event in that fashion to be a part of it. So just be prepared for that if you are a creator. If you were one of the folks that had the email issue at Rosen, which was not uncommon, unfortunately, all I need you to do is email info@raredrop.co, and we'll do our best to help locate your ticket, resend the confirmation, and make sure that the correct email is there. When I purchased my tickets for 2022, Night Out listed the 2 tickets I had bought for GCX 20 as 2022 tickets. Did my old tickets carry over to 2022, or am I mistaken? Yes. What you need to do, Raptor, is email info@nightout.com and return that other 2022 ticket, because you now have 2. Your 2020 ticket is a 2021 virtual and a 2022 ticket. So, because there was no 2020. So yes, return the ticket you bought at Night Out. And if they give you an issue, they'll email us. Tell them why you have to return it. They'll email us. We'll give them permission to give you 100% refund. Because obviously. All right. There is no headwaters on the space station. I'm so sorry. We tried so hard to make it happen, and it didn't happen. I tried. I really did, Polly. I really did. There is a bar, though, and you can meet there and watch the Tampa Bay Lightning's Bolts Chill Challenge finals. The info is the email is info@raredrop.co. Mods, if someone could drop it in there, that'd be freaking awesome. info@raredrop.co. There's literally no perks for a creator badge. None. You just get access to the station, which is why we changed the level of what you need. Oh, Naked Cowboy. There's a bar. All right. This is the browser version. This is not the launcher one, because that one's not ready yet. There's my ponytail. I'm not showing you much, but I'm showing you a little bit. Hold on. 1 second. I have to pull chat up. I hit it. There we go. All right, I'm back in. As you can see, these are all the fun, awesome folks who are participating in the marathon this year. In the final build, you'll be able to go up like to Anne's portrait, click, and Anne's Twitch would open. This is the St. Jude cape. If you go to the store, hold on, St. Jude is spelled wrong, so don't be triggered like I was. Just know that it's being changed. It's not St. Jude's. But you can go in here. These are the shirts you can buy. And the cape will be in there, and you'll be able to yeah, you're in space, see? And you'll be able to buy it. Because you're in a space station that's pumping oxygen in, Jacob. You do this too. What should we do? 3, 2, 1. Heart. Let's see what else. 3, 2, 1. Flex. Hey, let's go watch the consoles and just do this for a while. How's that sound? Does that sound fun? Do you want to do that? All right. So this is not final avatar customization, but I'll give you a little snippet. This is not done. So see, your username can go here. Avatar slider. This wasn't working this morning, so I think they need to fix that. And then a lot of the customization and stuff will go into these once that's done. But it's essentially. So yeah, you'd be able to go up to these, click them. It would open their Twitch. There's the consoles. That one will be fun. I'm only going to show you one thing. So there's 2 places where people can come into airlocks. There's one. See, there's someone that logged in. Looks like Ninja. Here is the High Score Tees booth. Their booth and King's Coast booth is more of an area, but you can go around. It's stylized. It's cool. It's got old school arcade vibe. I'll let you peek in there real quick, but that's all you get. In the final build, you'll be able to go up. You're like, man, I love this Out of This World shirt. You go up to it, you click it, and it'll do things. It's not in this build, so don't worry. No, you can't play the arcade games. That was the first thing I tried to do, was go up to it and be like, I want to play Night of Horrors, but I couldn't. It's very sad. But yeah, this is that. There's, what are those? What are those? I don't know. So see this circle on the ground? Oh, I'm muted, so you can't see it. Let me see if I can do it real quick. See that circle? That's your proximity chat. Anyone inside that circle can hear you. The proximity chat of some of the other items, like TVs and whatnot, because you'll be able to watch the marathon here. Like I said, you'll be able to watch the consoles concert. You'll be able to watch the Bolts Lightning Chill Challenge, all the main stage stuff, all of that you'll be able to watch right here. So you don't have to go to Twitch or Facebook or YouTube, depending on which event you want to watch. You can hang out with your friends in here and just watch it all and sit next to each other and chit chat. Look, it's Dado. I'll stand next to Dado while we talk. Are you able to mass mute everyone? Yeah. See the this guy right here. Toggle audio off. Keep in mind you won't hear any of the TVs or anything else if you're mass mute. Does it have push to talk? Not that I have found in here yet. I'll ask. Like there's stuff I haven't. Bug reports? I haven't clicked that. Graphics, voice, audio. But yeah, you can turn audio off if you want. No, you would have to make the donation during the marathon starting Sunday at noon Eastern, June 13th, noon Eastern. Hi, Clintus. Big Cheese, KIT. Yeah, you can it's audio off, Rec. There's no voice off that I have found. Again, I'm still figuring this out because this is my first time in here. Was today. Who's this running next to me? Oh, it's my brother. So yeah, you can do that. Hello, Mr. Lupo. What's up, BK? The Bolts Lightning Chell Challenge. The Chell Challenge, the third Bolts Chell Challenge, you will be able to watch at the sports bar in the space station. Is the space station already out? Nope. It opens on the 17th at noon Eastern. Right now, this is just a build, and I'm not showing you too much. Do you want to peek around this corner? We can peek around this corner. You want to peek around this corner as we run over to the other ones? Oh, it's King's Coast and some other stuff. Here's some more streamers. Here, we'll stand in front of Pestily. The schedule for the stream is all over social media and on the website. That's 137. That's Gary V's team. Speaking of the Shell Challenge. Hi, Luxie, Simsy, Leopard. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of places to explore. Like we said, there's 7 dead ghosts there. Oh, look at that! There's a map. Someone's gonna screenshot that. I don't care. Go for it. But yeah, that's the space station. You'll come into one of these 2 airlocks over here. If you can, I highly recommend using. You saw Jacob like freaking out in front of me. Yeah, like that. That's the browser version. I highly recommend using the launcher version. Highly recommend. Highly recommend using the launcher version. Okay. What did I say? Highly recommend using it. But if you can't, you can still be a part of it. You can still search for dead ghosts. You can still hang out with your friends. But just remember that I said I highly recommend you use the launcher version. Okay. Are there any other questions that anyone has regarding the space station? I believe the locked frame rate is 30. Again, a lot of the decisions are made, Kevman, to make sure we can fit tons of people in the space. That's the big one. We really wanted to make sure that a maximum... So people might complain, I can't crouch, I can't jump, I can't do this. Well, the more people, the more we restrict all of that, the more folks we can let into the space. So gathering was more important than functionality in that point. Once it's out, where will we get the launcher version? If you have a ticket, you'll be emailed all the information for login. And that will come next week. Hopefully before the day before, but I haven't gotten word back on that. A simpler route to upgrade your ticket is to buy the premium one, then email Night Out and ask to refund the regular one. Or I don't know. Every time someone asks to upgrade, all I do is tell them to go Night Out. When we expect the Dead Ghost videos, we may or may not have let a bunch of content creators on the space this morning to go find the Dead Ghost, so maybe you'll get those videos. Do you have to buy a ticket? Yes, that's the only way to access the space. If we use the browser version, would it work on consoles? Someone tried it on a console today and said it worked. That's the best answer I can give you. I don't want to say yes, absolutely, and then you come back to me and I'm like, you said! Supers are restricted in the space station, Grant. There'll be no Warlock bombs. Is this only on PC, or can you do this? You just heard my question, or my answer to that. Somebody said they access the browser version with a controller on a console. So that's all the information I have. I'm not saying you can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying feel free to try. Rec, if I had a nickel for every time I've been asked that question since the Bungie announcement, you would be amazed with how much money. He really wants my attention. If you want to check it, Polly, you can email us. A little bit over half have gone out. Just I said that before. All right. Any other questions? If we stream the event, are there any requirements as far as title or commands we have to include? There's no requirements. I would recommend, or I would ask that you respect. What are you doing with my bell? He just stole my bell around. I would ask that you, tweet it out. Let us know. Hashtag GCX 2021 or GCX 21. I can't remember what Mindy did. Are swag bags only available for folks in the U.S.? No, we're shipping international on that as a thank you. How are the care packages shipped? Through the mail. I honestly don't know. Well, it's not done by our team. And I haven't gotten mine, so. What's been your favorite part of the season so far? The Islanders making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And beating Boston to do it. I know I'm a jackass. Um, last call for questions. See, look, I'm still using this water bottle. I didn't get a water bottle. This is mine. So it's not just you, it's me too. Should I email myself asking where the... You will, again, there is no ticket. You will be emailed how to access the station next week. There is no ticket. All right, cool. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the support for this year's event. It's been a wild ride. I can't wait for all of you to hop in and experience it. It's been a lot of fun. It's been very stressful, but we're here. I highly recommend if you haven't gotten anything yet and you're planning on joining us this year and next year, take advantage of that 22% off offer. It's going away, I believe, early next week. But the Rare Drop team has done a phenomenal job putting this together. Lots of late nights. Mindy, our marketing director, Corey, our creative director, Nate, Jake, Paul, that's Paul's team, and Paul and Max, our videographer and editor. Ben and Tim obviously have been a huge help. Sam Lupo has been a savior. This has been the hardest marathon for Ben to procure talent, and Sam Lupo stepped in and Jason from St. Jude to help make sure the marathon is awesome. So everyone's been great. It's been a great year. I can't wait for you to see all of this and experience it. Again, my recommendation, hang out on the space station as much as you can. All the events surrounding GCX can be viewed anywhere, but you can hang out with your friends, watch some TV, marathon, Bolts Gaming, tons of panels, which we'll release that information today. And if you need information, just go to gcxevent.com. It's all there. Everything we've released is going up there. Our web team, Chob and Jiro, have kept up really nicely. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a ton of fun. And what are the hours of Space Station? That's a good one. The 17th, 18th, and 19th. The floor closes at 7, but D&D starts at 7 and goes to 10 p.m. Eastern. It opens at noon every day. And then on Saturday, the 19th, at 8 p.m., the consoles will play a concert that you'll be able to view on the main stage. And then on Sunday, we're going to go roughly to 4-ish. They're trying to keep it open as long as Dr. Lupo is live. That's the goal. So everyone can kind of hang out and watch Lupo bring it home. Current goal is 6 mil. 6 mil. We have about 2.3 and 2.6 in the bank right now. So we're already cruising. Moving along. No, we can't. We legally can't show the Islanders Tampa games. I don't have permission to do that. No limited time events. The only major event is the Dead Ghosts. Everything else is pretty static, so you can enjoy it. People work. They can only enjoy it at certain times, and I didn't want to gatekeep on that and say you need to be here now for this. As much as we thought about it, as much fun it would be, this is a much different scenario, and I want to be fair to folks across the world that have a 10-hour window to enjoy the content. So 10 hours every day. Batman loves Destiny. Lupo always does overtime. I showed the avatar customization before. There's a place to put a username in there. Thank you all for investing in this. You are all equally a part of making this come alive. We couldn't have done it without the folks that bought tickets previously and have bought tickets since. We have thousands of people coming to this event. I believe we're encroaching on similar numbers to last year. And we haven't even opened yet. So I know we passed our No, we haven't passed our pre-sale number from last year, but we're like right there. So, any big announcements planned for the end of the event so we know when to log off? So Rare Drop has a huge announcement that will be teasing for a future thing. You will also get to see the theme and logo for GCX 2022 at the end of this event. But they'll all be posted on socials too, so if you're not in the space station when it happens, don't worry about it. Or watching the stream. So you'll get to see the theme and everything for 2022. But the Rare Drop one that I'm super excited about because it's something fun that we're, you know, I get bored and I decide to do things that we haven't done before. But as far as GCX goes, I'm hoping, I know people are asking, and I'm hoping I have a hotel block for 2022 to drop on you, but I'm waiting on that. Curious what's in the swag bag? A really nice water bottle and the backpack. Next year's swag bag, I don't have information on. We did have a few people, too, ask like why there was no t-shirt in the bag. Getting sizes from 4,000 people sounded like the worst scenario for my team, so I opted into non-sizable items. But that doesn't mean you won't get a shirt next year. It doesn't mean you will get a shirt next year, but it doesn't mean you won't get a shirt next year. All right, last chance before I go bye-bye. Kevin's running for president
of space.
All right, cool. I'm hyped for this. I will see you all. We'll be hanging out in our office watching the event kick off. The event starts Sunday at noon Eastern with Big Cheese KIT, but we filmed an entire 35-minute pre-show at Full Sail. So if you come at 11:25 a.m. Eastern on Sunday, you can hang out and watch the pre-show. You can learn more about what it took to make this event happen. You can learn more about the future of GCX and see some pretty incredible people in Big Cheese KIT, Just Sam, and Ricari. So I suggest settling in at like 11:15. Get your coffee, get ready, and then at noon Eastern, Big Cheese KIT is just gonna go ham. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Without you, none of this happens. I will see you Starside, June 17th, noon Eastern. Have a good one.